Welcome back to Potato League. Right now, we are tearing it up on the Diamond Ladder. I'm doing well. I haven't done. I think this is the highest MMR I've ever had, and unfortunately, it's not even my main race. I think it's not my main race, Protoss. Zerg and Terran, I've gotten up to Diamond, but right now I'm only at like 450 games, and I'm already at the highest MMR, or close to it. I think I got to like 3820 as Terran right before I finished, but I'm like right on the cusp. I'm doing really well against this season. I'm doing really well against Zerg, and I'm doing very well against Terran. But I was killed by a Terran game recently, and I always feel like since this is one of my best matchups, I like to look at why I lost it. For PvP, I have a lot of problems I'm still working out. As you saw, I only have like a 44% win rate from the last screen. But I want to look at why I lost this game against this Terran player. So, I've already watched this a couple times. I just want to go through what I'm looking at and kind of talk about this game in itself. So, my usual game when I'm playing against Terran, I go Stalker. I just do a 1 gate expand. I do a probe scout on the gateway, not on the pylon for Terran. I know it's a little bit risky for proxies, but I'm pretty good at stopping proxies, so I don't really need to scout it that much. After that, I get Twilight and Robo very quickly, and then I get Blink. And I make about 5 Stalkers to defend against whatever he's doing, and I send a bunch of scouts across the map from observers to see if he's going to do some drops, or if it's a Widow Mine, or if it's 2-1-1, or something like that. If I need to make a couple more Stalkers, I'll make more Stalkers to defend. But as soon as possible, I try to switch into Colossus, Storm, Charge Lot, if it's Bio, or Charge Lot Immortal Archon if it's Mech. And this was a kind of interesting game. So I see right now that he's got 3 barracks, 3 supply depots. I'm thinking, okay, we're getting proxied. And I do my regular proxy thing where I'm going to go scout around the map. I'm going to make sure he's not taking a secret base anywhere. I'm just going to kind of send my probe around. I'm looking for these proxies. And as soon as possible, I'm going to get a Zealot out. Really want to get the Zealot and chrono it in case he comes in with a bunch of Reapers or something like that very soon. So I've got on the minimap, you can see I've got this little probe scouting around where I'll get out. And I'm just trying to get a couple gates, get kind of stabilized, and wait for this pressure to come in. So there's the Zealot. I still don't see a Reaper, so I know it's not the 3 racks or anything like that. I've sent the probe down over to the corner. It's not a Stargate. There's no Rex on this side, and I send it out to my 3rd, and this is when I'm like, huh. I'm gonna get a shield battery, because I still don't know what he's doing. But I think it's okay for me to expand. I'm gonna try to expand. So I've got 2 Zealots, I'm getting a Stalker. And I'm thinking now, okay, I'm gonna expand. I'm just gonna expand. I'm not gonna get supply blocked, 31. I'm supply blocked right now, actually, pretty hardcore. But I'm gonna get my Robo expand. So basically, that's what I'm thinking about. And at this point, I'm still sending my drone around, looking like, okay, where the hell is this guy? Like, what am I getting hit with? What's going on here? I'm waiting for some stuff to come up the ramp. Nothing's coming. I'm gonna go check back to see if he's expanding out again. He's still not expanding out to his 2nd base. So I'm like really confused about what the hell is going on? What in the hell am I supposed to be doing right now? Then I see it. So I see it's just all down on the 3rd base. I'm looking at, okay, probably has a 2nd base. Let's try to defend my natural. Let's try to defend this natural. I look over here, it's just a bunch of gateways, so I'm expecting Bio. I don't need to get any detection right now. Let's just get an Immortal. That's what I'm thinking. And I feel if I can hold this Nexus, boom. So right now, 350 is when I'm getting hit with 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 Marines and a Marauder. So I look back over here, I'm looking, okay. I remember that he only has one tech lab when I saw this, so it looks like he's probably only making one Marauder at a time. It's all going to be Marine and Marauder. So this is one little thing that I'm looking at. Now, I'm really trying to get this Immortal out, and I'm figuring, okay, as much as possible, let's try to save. Let's try to save. Let's try to save our Nexus. I lose these two. He's got concussive shells. I'm pulling the workers. I've got my Immortal. I'm pushing him back. I know he's still only on one base. I'm trying to block him in. The Immortal's in a bad spot. I'm not using it. So I figure right now, okay, I'm doing really well. I'm doing really well. He's only got a couple Marauders. He's only got a couple Marines. I've got Sentry, Stalker, Zealot, Immortal. I've not started another Immortal, even though I have the money for it and I'm not supply blocked. So this is kind of mistake number one, is my Immortal production is not very good. I need to keep consistently making Immortals better than what I'm doing right now. I think my control on the early units was okay. I shouldn't have lost a Stalker. I should have pulled him up a little bit higher to the shield battery originally, or waited till this to pop and wait until this could have taken a little bit more damage before I walked down the ramp. So I think I engaged a little bit early, but the biggest thing I'm having is I just don't have an army to defend with what he's defending with. So this is kind of mistake number one. And you can see I've got everyone selected. He doesn't have anything else. I still have a drone out looking like, or you've got to be expanding. He's got to be doing something else besides just all-inning from across the map. Across the map with Marauder Marine. Like, I just don't understand why he would do that. It's kind of a mind game. He's thinking I'm proxying over here. He's proxying over there. But, I mean, mind games on the ladder doesn't really make a lot of sense. But anyway, I'm still screwing up. So, okay, Immortal starts again. I'm trying to get the Warpism. And then this is a big mistake. I overextend. I lose the Sentry. So, instead of putting them on a hold position, I let them walk down. I lose the Sentry. We got another Sentry. I should have done the Guardian Shield. I should have waited and done a Guardian Shield and then tried to defend this a little bit more. Oops. And now, big mistake is I'm going to lose this Immortal. This Immortal's about to pop here in a couple seconds. I lost this Immortal. I should have kept this Immortal much farther back. There's no reason for me to be attacking this close to the ramp. I should have waited for him to come up. If I waited for him to come up, I would have had 2 more Sentries and another Stalker. I would have been able to block off this and wait for my next Immortal to pop. So overextension is a big problem, and now I'm going to really pay for it because he's got 3 concussive shelled Marauders, and I've got an Immortal out here that's going to have leg cramps trying to get home. So lost that Immortal. I've only got a Sentry. Now my army is basically, I'm SOL. Nah, I'm not going to be able to save this Nexus anymore also is what I'm thinking. Trying to get the Immortal out. I gotta walk down, but again, I've got to make a decision. I make the decision that I'm going to lose this Nexus, but I'm going to try to hold the high ground. I missed the block on the ramp, so a little bit of control. Kills my shield battery. I'm going to pull my workers again. I'm going to pull my workers again to try to stop him from coming up. I'm feeling pretty good. And now, what am I going to do? I'm going to lose another Immortal. I'm going to lose another Immortal. I've got another one on the way. If I had just those 2 Immortals together, it would have been easy. But now I've only got one. My shield battery's gone. And it's all because I've been overextending. Over and over and over. So this is pretty much the snowball. I'm done. I can't do anything else. I've lost too many workers. He's killed 7 of my workers throughout this map. I keep losing I keep losing Immortals. He keeps just walking stuff across the map. He is super hard all-inning me on this. And as it should be. I've thrown away so many expensive units. And anytime you're fighting what are they? Concussive shell marauders with probes. It's not a good day. So as soon as he gets this pylon, I'm thinking there it is. GG, well played. You win. I went back and looked, and yeah, he's got just everything possible. So his strategy, when I watched it, he started all of his buildings up in this back corners to make me think he was proxying, and then he floated them down here so that he didn't need to lower his wall. It was a very, very strange. I think, honestly, maybe he just accidentally thought he was on the other side of the map. That's happened to me before. I've done where I just look at my main nexus and I go, okay, the spawn is over on this side when I'm actually over in the bottom corner. I have all my stuff rallied out to this minimap here. I just look at the minimap and rally it to this point, not knowing that I'm here. So maybe that was part of what happened, but honestly, it still killed me. And the reason it killed me was because of overextending too much past this wall. I should have put a shield battery down on the low ground. There was no need for me to run down the ramp when I ran down the ramp. I should have had the Immortal out. I didn't need to run down this ramp. I didn't need to be that far forward. I could have sat way back in my mineral line. That's what I'm trying to protect. So all about positioning, all about not losing your units. And if I had just 2 Immortals at the same time, with a couple Stalkers or Sentries or something to be able to kind of keep them back and not be able to stutter step me away, this would have been easily shut down. I would have had my second base. I would have been able to drone up. I would have been able to walk across the map and just crush whatever he was doing. So it was a good game. I lost it for fair reason, and I wanted to kind of talk about it. So next time you lose to an all-in, think about, okay, did I overextend? Did I throw away any units that I didn't need to throw away? Should I have been in a different position while I was waiting? Was I reacting improperly? I mean, this little probe here was looking all over the damn map. You can see... I wonder if you can let me see here if I can see this. No, it doesn't work. Oh, let me back up a little bit. Nope, doesn't work that way. Anyway, you can see here that I scouted all this. I scouted here, all over here, all over here, everywhere that there could have been a proxy. Even on his side of the map, I was looking for bases. Every base I ran across. So my scouting was great. I just didn't expect it to be here in this weird corner. So hopefully you learned something from this, and I hope you have success on the ladder. Good luck, have fun, and I will see you in the next one.